Absolute Batman Issue 1 is out now, and it is a strong start for this brand new DC universe. I've been on the fence about this book because I'm not a massive fan of the massive Batman design, but like I said, this was great. And I highly recommend, if you can, to pick up a copy from your local comic book store. You're going to want to get on board from the beginning. I'm excited to see what more Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta have in store for us down the line, but for now, let's have a quick look at what we learnt about this new Absolute Universe. Major spoilers ahead for Absolute Batman Issue 1. In this world, Alfred Pennyworth is a secret agent, and he drives a motorbike. He seems pretty badass so far. When he rocks up to Gotham on a mission, it is apparent that he also has no prior connection to the Wayne family. He is also estranged from his daughter, Julia. Meanwhile, Bruce Wayne works out a lot, and has also studied a lot. He has also had several jobs throughout Gotham City, which have helped him to truly understand the inner workings of the city. He is not rich, he does not own a mansion, and he does not have a butler. He does still have some trauma. But it's not the standard Batman origin. Instead, Thomas Wayne was shot while bringing his class on a field trip to the zoo. His son Bruce was a part of that class. The first arc is titled The Zoo, so I imagine we will get more of this story unfolding in future issues. This also means that Martha is still alive in this world. Bruce has been friends with Eddie, Oz, Selina and Waylon since childhood. We aren't given their surnames, but it seems pretty safe to assume that they are this world's versions of Riddler, Penguin, Catwoman, and Killer Croc. None of them seem to be supervillains in this world, though. At least, not yet anyway. Bruce even attends the gym that Waylon runs. The gangster Black Mask has a connection to the Party Animals gang, which has been wreaking havoc in Gotham, which further lends itself to this debut arc being called The Zoo. Black Mask has also been collecting the faces of his enemies along the way. The Maroni and Falcone families already seem to have been taken off the board. Ex-cop Jim Gordon is now the mayor of Gotham City. However, his term has been tumultuous as the people of Gotham's faith in him has been shaken thanks to the recent violence. We also get 2 panels of Barbara Gordon, and she's black, so if that's the kind of thing that triggers you, then you might want to, get a life. You loser? Yeah, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Absolute Batman himself is a real brawler. His suit, or at least his cape, seems to be bulletproof. The bat ears are knives, and the chest emblem is an axe head. And I know that some of that is kind of silly, but I'll be honest, it's my kind of silly. I really dig it. Getting your hand chopped off is exactly the kind of thing that makes it just not worth doing crimes in Gotham City. He doesn't kill, but he isn't afraid to be brutal. And the final reveal of this issue is that this world has a Joker. Hardly surprising, but I am surprised that he is already being teased. We don't know much about him, but he already looks to be a very different and unique take on the character. Look, I don't usually like to spoil new comics as heavily as this. I think it's super important to support the industry, but I wanted to show you why it's worth getting excited about this new series. Scott Snyder is a great writer, and Dragotta's art here is sick. If you agree, then it is the perfect time to go to your local comic book store and talk to them about setting up a pull list. With the first issue this solid, it's hard not to be hyped about this world. Roll on Issue 2, and also bring on the other entries in this Absolute Universe. Absolute Superman and Absolute Wonder Woman are coming soon, and I can't wait to check them out.